White opens with the pawn, and you play c5. Now your opponent has a small number of options. The Sicilian defense is one of the strongest, but also the most complex opening in the entire universe. But don't worry, you're watching Chess Page 1. I packaged the opening in very simple missions for beginners, and after that we will look at an example game played by a super grandmaster against a noob with 1147 elo. In 10 minutes you will know how to send your opponent to the Shadow Realm.
Subscribe for part 2.
The first mission is the mission of your c-pawn. Obviously you open the game like this, but what now? Your pawn has a very specific mission. The goal of the Sicilian defense is to attack the center from the queen side. And this pawn is part of that plan. It's attacking this square. Now it simply waits. And if your opponent ever goes here, immediately take the pawn. That's the first mission. There are a billion quintillion different variations depending on how you play these pawns. But these simple missions will cover everything you need to know as a beginner. In most of your games, White will not immediately offer their pawn. Instead they might do anything else. Your next mission is to get your bishop here, so it can apply pressure over the whole board. Move your pawn to make room, and next put the bishop here. But oh look at that, White played d4. Remember what I said? Immediately take it. Everything else can wait. White recaptures. And now you can continue your normal mission. Nice, the bishop is here. White makes some move. Now you want to bring out your knight. If they take it, no problem. Recapture and you have an open file for your rook. This is great because you want to attack over the queen side later. If they don't take, also great. Develop your pieces in this pattern. You'll see what I mean. Your pawn goes here. Your knight goes here. Castle your king. Your bishop goes here. And your rook goes here. I think it's easy to remember the positions, but remembering the order is difficult. But look at this. You developed this knight first. Then the pawn. The knight. Castle the king. The bishop. The rook. After pushing the pawn and building this bishop house, you just follow the round arrow and develop the pieces in that order. There are two setups you have to know. This is one of them. Yes, you just learned half of the Sicilian defense with these missions. This is the setup you want to build, if you traded your c-pawn earlier. If you couldn't trade the c-pawn yet, you need a different setup. So let's go back to this moment. Sometimes, White doesn't go here. Normally you attack the center like this, but now you can't do that because there is no pawn to attack. You have to find a new way to attack the center. I'll show you how we do that. Let's say they develop the bishop instead. For now, just continue your normal missions. Develop the bishop. They probably castle or something, and you develop your knight. You already know that. White makes another random move. And if you